On defense, Boston. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Now, here's Bradley. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Freak kicks to Gasol. Portis the pass to Little. That's a 2 from Butler. The good-looking shot from the wing.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Out left to the wing. Here's Crowder. Great D that time from Freak.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
His shooting percentage is really solid so far, fellas. Good start to this game for him.
The Celtics have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Johnson the screen, and Thomas, here we go. Boston, no good that time either.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making. Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Gasol with the steal. Little, he's guarded by Thomas. Freak dishes to Gasol. He feeds it to Butler. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And Freak throws it down.
Well, I tell you, he squeezed that on as tight as he could before that throwdown.
Yeah, no way he was going to lose that thing on the way up. You're right, Clark.
And better safe than sorry on that one, guys.
I'd send it out to DB, who caught up with head coach Brad Stevens. Doris?
One player he doesn't want to overlook is Pau Gasol. He said Pau has that hook shot that is nearly impossible to guard, and that most of their defense on Pau will be centered around denying him the ball and forcing him to catch it away from the basket. We'll see if they can execute that plan, guys.
Thank you, Doris. And Chicago has possession after the basket by Boston. They get it again. Nice shot by Portis.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 to start. And now let's take a look at the stats for Thomas. Since the break, he's come back strong, really making his presence felt. He's getting around 16 points a game, 6 assists, and just over 2 steals. And he's a real threat defensively. You look at his steals during this stretch, always lurking for the smallest mistake.
Well, he causes those mistakes, too. I mean, he'll harass you for the full 94 feet, never giving you an inch. He shot the ball exceptionally well as they built this lead for themselves here.
There's the pick. Rondo kicks to Roy. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
And he gets it to go.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Johnson outside. There's the triple. Can't hit. Now Boston takes it the other way. They beat the Bulls during their last encounter in Chicago.
And they scratched out a close win the last time these two teams met. I think their ability to attack and create foul trouble for the opposition was a real factor.
Yeah, those are good points you make, Greg, but I also like the discipline they played with. The other guys, maybe a bit careless. But that really was the story. One team was composed and disciplined, and the other side was careless.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Bulls shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Free throw good. Freak. Celtics trail by 4. Here's Chandler. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Takes the 13-footer, will not go. This is off the front iron. Freak. Got it! Got it! What a shot!
3 points at the buzzer.
Definitely an answer to prayer there.
And Celtics head coach Brad Stevens lured away from a very successful tenure with the Butler Bulldogs. He talked about the challenge of making that decision.
The only hard part of that decision is leaving a place that you really...
I wonder if Coach Brad Stevens feels like he's recruiting another college class with all those draft picks Boston is stockpiled.
Well, I don't know how he would address that question, but I do know he's feeling real good about his decision. I mean, taking the Celtics to the playoffs in just his second season, I mean, I think he's one of the bright coaching stars in the NBA today. It was the NBA's gain and college basketball's loss when he moved on to the Celtics.
Well said. And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast as the second quarter is about ready to get underway. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Chicago?
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Johnson is out there with Mickey. Then it's Thomas. Then it's Jay Crowder, and it's Brock in at the 2-guard. Now, here's Thomas. He had 13 points in the win against Toronto. Shot clock at 5. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession.
Shape up. Shape up.
And now, a look at the teams leading the NBA in steals since the All-Star break. Number 1, the Celtics.
Kevin, this team isn't ready to give up on the season yet. I mean, they've been after the opposing ball handler every second of every game.
Shot off the screen. Offensive rebound. Dishes to Johnson. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. The Celtics have not yet made a free throw in the game, 0 of 2 so far. He misses the free throw.
Amir Johnson at the line for 2.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hornets had a huge game. He finished with 39 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Post.
Charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding. And, of course, Boston, 9.5 games behind.
And I think for Boston, they've done a good job staying relevant this season. I mean, I was concerned they'd suffer a drop-off, but give them credit. They've hung in here in this playoff race.
Yeah, I think it's been a good showing for them. I mean, they should feel very good about their position going into the postseason.
Boston shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
2 shots.
That one is no good.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
And Thomas, here we go. And Gasol sends it back. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Roy can't hit.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Right side, Bradley. Down low, 6 to shoot. A shot by Johnson, no good.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
And he gets it to go.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Now, here's Thomas. Tight defense on him. Roy with the screen for Bradley. Nice teamwork to set up the big play and make the space for the J.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And while we got a chance, let's look at some numbers for Freak. How about 43 points per, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists? And he's been putting up regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Yeah, and anytime this club needs a bucket, he's their go-to. Just irrepressible and a prolific scorer.
Kevin Seraphin, he's checked in for Chicago. Johnson comes in for Portis and then for Boston. Wilson Chandler's checked in for Johnson. Allen comes in for Jay Crowder. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Isaiah Thomas.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
Rondo with it. Looking for his first basket still in this one. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's the break. And again, the basket is good from Freak. And the Bulls lead by 18.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Now, here's Bradley. 9 points last game out. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots from the elbow. The rebound by Johnson.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Here's Chandler. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Good.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated in stride.
There's a screen. Pass to Johnson. This one for 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Chandler, no good.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
And here are the Bulls now. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game.
Well, he's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
Rondo kicks to Chandler. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Pass to Freak. It's Chicago with another bucket.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
There's 18 seconds left in the first half. Bradley up top. Out to Chandler. Takes the 3. Chandler with another miss. Roy. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Roy's got 6.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Bulls lead by 21. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.